My name is Stool, and when I was 18 years old, I was coming home one night. I took it a little too fast and I hit oil, and my car hydroplaned and rolled 3 or 4 times and then was airborne for about 40 feet. And when I was jettisoned through the window and landed on the left side of my head and broke my neck in 5 places. I was in the hospital for 6 months. I wanted to die in there, of course, but my mom stopped me. She encouraged me to have a blood transfusion. And they told me when I came out of surgery it wouldn't mess up being able to move around my upper body, but they decided to take part of my wrist and put a cast on it there. So I came out with the use of just one hand at that time. It was painful and I wanted to die. I had my pain pills there and I kept thinking, you know, is it time, and I can take 1, that'll make the pain go away. I can take 2, then it'll really go away. I knew that if I kept taking them, the pain would go away. And it wasn't the physical pain, it was the psychological pain of realizing that my life, as I thought it would be, was over. As I went to take the 5th pill, I looked in the mirror and I knew that if I continued doing it, it would be over. That I had a choice. I could take myself out and not be part of this, or I could move on. And in that moment, I made that choice, not for my mom, not for my family, but for me. I went back to college. I was an actor before and they told me I couldn't act, and I believed them. But as I started to get back into college, I started to realize that the package had changed, but the person hadn't. All my strengths were still there. All my weaknesses were still there. I just got around differently. The biggest problem was that society saw me as disabled. Even though I started to see myself as Ellen, they still wanted to define me as disabled. And so I started to fight those images and fight that attitude. I was never one that, once I decided I wasn't going to give up, that I was going to move on. And I started to go out and try to act. I started to realize that what society didn't see about me was that I was a woman first and foremost, that my disability was just a package that I came in. And I started to try to change that. I contacted Playboy and said, can you do a story on me? And they said, sure, what do you look like? And I said, blonde hair, blue eyes. And they did shots, and I became the first woman with a disability to pose for Playboy magazine. And that was really more about not fighting for women's rights, because that was a whole other story. As a woman with a disability, I was seen as the other, and I needed to fight to be seen as a woman before I could fight for women's rights. That was one of the most amazing things to do. It led me to realize that I was me, I was Ellen, I was a woman. I became an expert on things I didn't realize I would become an expert on. I ended up meeting my husband, and I think the most amazing thing that I have become is what I never thought I would be, which is a mom. And that, I think, is the best version of me, is being the mother to my 13-year-old beautiful daughter, and a professor at a university, and helping to change attitudes about disability and about everybody, that really it doesn't matter what package you come in, it's who you are that is the most important thing, and that you find what you need to get what you want, because independence isn't doing it alone, it's getting the job done and knowing what you want and being an active participant in your life. And if I can share that with others and help them choose the path that they want and find the people they need to get what they want, then that is the best me that I can be.
Hey, thanks for watching. I'm Jarrett Martino, and I'm the creator of Inner Warrior, turning pain into positives, and we're creating a tribe of warriors. If you'd like to submit your story for our blog or an upcoming shoot, please email us at stpvoice@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to connect with us on social media. Thanks so much.